Adding foliage like this myrtle to your cupcake bouquets gives a lovely bit of height and extra detail to your designs. Now I only pipe on the front of the biscuit, so I choose which way into the bouquet my cake's going to go, and then I pipe the leaves on the front and leave the back plain. If you want to add leaves to the back, of course you can. So I'm going to show you how I do these. I use these Mikado biscuits. They're my favourite way of adding height to the designs without using too much buttercream. Now this bottom part of the biscuit here doesn't have any chocolate coating on it, so you want to chop that bit off. Just use the bit with the chocolate on. This bit at the bottom will go really soggy if it's in the cake or it's got buttercream on it. And then I just leave it brown because it looks like the stem, and you can chop it to be any length you like. Now I've got my cupcake design here complete, so I've piped everything else onto the cupcake. It's ready to go. I'm going to add that tall foliage to the design, so I'm going to poke one of these biscuits into the side of the cupcake. So I'm going to choose which side I want in the bouquet at the front, and then I know which side I'm going to pipe the leaves on. So just poke your biscuit into the cake. And then I've got the 352 leaf tip here. I had a couple of greens left over. I had a bit of Pro Gel olive green and I had a bit of Pro Gel gooseberry green. I've mixed them together and it's made this colour. But you can use any colour you like. Now this is the bird's beak piping tip, so you want to make sure you know where that point is. The buttercream oozes out the sides and gives you that pointy leaf shape. So push all your buttercream down to the bottom of the bag and twist it to make sure it's nice and tight, so you've got full control over it. And then I like to start at the top of the biscuit, so choose the side you want your leaves to be on and have that facing you, and then I touch down onto the biscuit with that V and I pipe a leaf at the top. So you touch the biscuit, squeeze, pull out a leaf, stop squeezing and come off. And now I'm going to come out to the sides. So touch the side of the biscuit, squeeze out a leaf, and then to do the other side I'm just going to turn my hand over the biscuit, so I'm upside down really. I'm going to just pull off the other side there. Alright, so touch the biscuit, pull out a leaf and come off. And you can go as far down the biscuit as you like. I like to go nearly all the way to the bottom. And that's one done. Then I'll add one into this side as well. So just poke the biscuit into the cake. You see I've made them different heights as well. That gives another bit of interest and another bit of realism to the designs. Make sure you know where that point is. So I'm going to start on the top of the biscuit, just touch down, squeeze, lift, come off, and then just turn whichever angle you need to come to the side of that biscuit. And that's it. That's how you add tall myrtle foliage to your cupcake bouquets.